Yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
a
I thought it
bull
was
run.
early because I think the bull run. I thought the bull run was coming like in November.
So what we're hearing there, guys, is just, it doesn't sound like much, but it's actually one of the most important indicators for how to predict which of these early projects on the Binance Smart Chain that just launched on PancakeSwap, which ones are going to be the most successful. And that's communication and a commitment to building community, starting with communication. So like last night, the founders were on there. Now they've attracted really good people who maintain the voice chat. Of course, I'm talking about KittyCake in this instance, but that's actually a criteria that's our top criteria. I'm in a group called Tribe 100X, and it's hundreds of us following the same process to sort and find and bring back. We call it the bucket. We bring them back into the bucket. We have researchers vetting them. The number one criteria we look for to predict which of these projects are going to do really well when they're young, before they make their big move, is commitment to communication, including that live voice chat that we were just listening briefly to. It is extremely important, and KittyCake has that commitment. Now, there's another one that came out called MiniCake. Of course, these are both following on the footsteps of BabyCake, which did phenomenally well. Our community found BabyCake before it launched, and there was a lot of chatter in our Discord group about it, and a lot of people got in on it. In fact, one guy had just joined our Discord the day before, got into BabyCake, turned 850 bucks, which at that time was probably around 3 BNB about a week ago. And in 5 days with BabyCake, turned that 850 bucks into $102,000. Lots of stories like that. So BabyCake was amazing. And then now MiniCake and KittyCake came out. Now I just did a video on MiniCake, and I bring them up as we talk about KittyCake because MiniCake does not have that commitment, or at least for the 3 days that I was vetting MiniCake, it did not have that commitment to communication. It does not have that same commitment to managing the voice chat. It has not attracted really solid people that are helping maintain that. And when I saw engagement from the founders, they were rude and disrespectful, something common in soft rug pulls. And I made a video suggesting that MiniCake might be something to watch out for a soft rug pull. A soft rug pull is one that the price may go up. It's very hard to tell because the price can go up, but then they have wallets. The devs might have wallets that are selling, so it makes it really difficult. I usually see that when communication is not a commitment, when they're kind of rude and disrespectful to people who ask questions. I'm not saying MiniCake's a rug pull, but I made a video talking about red flags, that when I see those red flags, I don't care what it is, I'm going to pull out of it and not do it. I do want to participate in a cake rewards token. In fact, I want to participate in a lot of these rewards tokens, and I'm looking for the best in each category, maybe two of the best in each category. So for example, BabyCake is a really good one. And KittyCake is a really good one that rewards in cake. So I'm looking at both of those. This is the chart for KittyCake. It has not had its meteoric rise yet. Of course, it just launched like a day and a half ago. It's like 36 hours old. And its market cap's only right now at the time of recording is 3 million. I've seen it dip down to just under 2 million. It's just, not doing its big moves yet. And that's actually a good thing. If you see the other crypto criteria that I was referring to, the number one criteria being commitment to communication, that live voice chat, building community. If you're seeing that the community is growing and it's a good community and there's a commitment to communication, that's one that is probably going to pump at some point, as long as there's market demand. And we know that people love these rewards tokens based on what BabyCake did. Let's look at a couple of these charts because I'm watching a lot of these. This is BabyCake right now. It's sitting at 38 million market cap. It had gone much higher. Like I said, we had, I don't know, about 100 people or so report in our community getting in on that one fairly early. Some of them in the pre-sale, some of them just after the pre-sale. I mean, an absolute killing. And, just all kinds of stories, like a couple $100 into tens of thousands, in a matter of days in that one. And that tells us that particularly the cake reward is hot, right? And so, that's why I was looking at MiniCake, but MiniCake totally turned me off with their lack of commitment to communication and the way they were engaging with their audience. KittyCake, though, doing a fantastic job again. Now, Baby Dot, that's another one that I've been watching closely. And, the jury's still out as far as their commitment to communication, but so far, so good. I'll do another video that talks about these get Doge, really high sales taxes, like 45% or something when I wanted to sell this. We'll talk about that. Maybe not a bad thing if you want to hang on to it a long time, but something to consider. There's Babymatic. So these are rewards tokens. There's Baby XRP, great team, a well-known dev called Nico. He's on our all-star dev list. We have a list inside of our Tribe 100X Discord group of all the all-star devs, the ones that build really solid communities, have a good reputation, because when they launch a project, it's sure to be a huge win. So you want to ape into the pre-sales and jump in on PancakeSwap on those early. Nico is one of the devs. He's one of the influencers at Satoshi Bets. And in fact, a lot of the team around Baby XRP are a part of Satoshi Bets. So Satoshi Bets actually also just promoted KittyCake today. So another indicator that, you know, birds of a feather flock together. In other words, if you've got good leadership behind a project, other good influencers in the industry notice and bring their market to them. So for example, Tribe 100X loves KittyCake. And, you know, we've got a lot of influence. And then Nico and his team and those at Satoshi Bets, they promoted it. It hasn't seen the big pump yet. You know, you never know exactly when the pump will come. So you look at these other indicators to get in front of the pump. See, that's the key, right? And these are the things that you look for. These are the kinds of things that we talk about and highlight. There's other indicators I won't get into because there's too much, but I just wanted to bring your attention to, KittyCake today. KittyCake is a fantastic cake rewards token. So far, things can change. Dynamics can change, teams can change, but right now, and we're going to continue putting this is on our insider picks list. Doesn't mean it's a buy. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't give you advice to buy something or invest in anything, but these criteria have been very effective for us to follow, to get in front of these, to know which ones to ape into on the pre-sales. We had predicted weeks ago that these reward tokens, if they're offering a reward in a new type of token, like, you know, BNB was one of the first ones. There was something called Moonrat that came out with the first. They didn't have a lot of success, but then HODL came out and had, I think, $100 million market cap with a BNB reward token. And then Tiki came out and they innovated that tokenomics, and where HODL required that you had to manually claim it, Tiki made it, you know, where it automatically was deposited the BNB, rewarding their holders. It took off. Right now it's looking lower, but a lot of these I think are going to come back up. I'm going to make a separate video about rewards tokens. You know, the whole market, Bitcoin, everything's been moving sideways. So you got to keep that in consideration and see that there's a lot of buying opportunities. If you can see where the trends are, and you can see where the trends are, you can see what's hot, and you can know based on that what's going to move. But there's other key things to look at. For example, like I shared today, a commitment to the team having a commitment to communication, the voice live chat being something, the types of people they're attracting. And these things can change, but as long as you see those things, you know you're in a solid project. And some of them are sustaining that. And those are the ones that are going to pump big and stay up. And these rewards tokens, you get deposited automatically in your MetaMask, whatever token it is that they're rewarding you with. KittyCake with cake, BabyCake, of course, with cake. The other ones I was talking about, XRP, etc. And so when they're going up and down, if you're in one that's supported properly, that might, you know, really pump up to eventually an $80 million market cap and then come down and then back up, you're getting massive rewards for holding. So you want to find these. I'll do a separate video on that. I just wanted to bring your attention to KittyCake and let you know that, you know, again, I can't give you financial advice, just passing on to you. A lot of us in Tribe 100X love this one. You know, BabyCake already pumped. You know, so personally, a lot of my community took advantage of BabyCake. I'm looking for the chart. It was at like 38 million. I'm not sure where it is, but that was the one that really pumped. People have made a lot of money with. Right now it's sitting at 37 million. You know, this has definitely been a solid one so far. I'm actually seeing, you know, at least equal, if not even better so far here early communication and follow through, not mini cake. I don't like mini cake, from KittyCake. So that's my cake rewards token so far of choice because the market cap's still low. So I can see this easily 10xing from here. And again, I just love the way the team is committed to the voice chat, to building a solid community. They care about the project. They have respectful communication, totally opposite of what I saw for MiniCake. Now, something could change with MiniCake, but I mean, I'm pretty much out based on what I saw. KittyCake is my cake reward token of choice. I just wanted to pass that on, and some of the key criteria I look for that are really easy once you know to hone in on them. Just watch out there. You'll see these trends. Watch which projects pump again and stay higher and consistently go higher as the months and years go on. It's the ones, and doesn't it just make sense, that have a commitment to communication, a continued commitment to their project, so they can continually make new announcements. KittyCake isn't even listed on CoinMarketCap yet or CoinGecko. Usually projects, if they have the other good things going for it like this does, see a pump when those come out. So I really think at the moment, this is July 25th at 7:35 p.m. Pacific, I'm recording this. This is a really big opportunity. We'll see, but those are the criteria I look for. And that's why KittyCake is my cake rewards token of choice. If you want to learn about Tribe 100X, our Discord group, it is a private group. It does have a cost, but it's peanuts. Where we work together to bring these crypto pre-sales to everybody's attention in there and vet them further. Some people are able to contribute a lot. Some people don't want to contribute and they just benefit from it. We have advantages and benefits to those that are the insiders that are contributing, but obviously huge advantages sitting in there and seeing all these cryptocurrencies that are going into pre-sale days before they go. I mean, imagine if you saw BabyCake before it launched. We had one guy, I told you earlier, who signed up in our Discord, and the very next day he saw BabyCake. 5 days later, he turned $850 into 102,000. And I mean, again, that's one of our top stories recently, but we get these kinds of insane stories all the time because all of these different crypto pre-sales are flowing through, being vetted, being discussed every day. It's definitely the best resource out there, and it costs almost nothing. If you don't have a lot of experience in crypto pre-sales, get the class first. I'll put a link below for a class so you understand, crypto pre-sales and the criteria. It's like just a 2-hour class. But if you do have experience, you can just hop into our Discord for, just peanuts compared to what people are making. It's insane. So anyway, I'll put that below. And again, be on the lookout for KittyCake and other rewards tokens that have teams that are truly committed to the project, which again, their commitment to communication being the #1 criteria. That's pretty easy to check, monitor, and see there. If you don't have that, I'm not in any projects on the Binance Smart Chain if they don't have a good team that's committed long-term to the projects. The other thing you need to watch out for, and I'll cover this more in future videos when I talk about our all-star team list, like we keep track in our Discord group of all-star devs, all-star marketing teams. Some of them are just hiring consultants, and it's not that that's a bad thing, but just understand sometimes when they hire consultants, you'll hear that consultant on the live chat and there's a commitment to the communication in the beginning to get them through the launch, and then it dies down because the actual dev and owners behind the project aren't committed to communication. So you want to watch out for that as well. But I'm loving what I see from the devs so far and the founders of KittyCake. And we got to keep our eye on it, make sure that communication stays a #1 commitment. But for as long as it does, KittyCake is definitely, because of the market cap and compared to BabyCake, definitely my #1 cake reward token of choice. We'll see you soon.